Hello, hello, hello. Knits for Sanity here. And I am going to do a kitting up video. Everyone kits up their diamond art paintings differently. And so I will show you what it is that I do. A lot of this video will be on super fast speed because it's very long and boring. But at least this way I can bring you through the major steps. The first thing, I like to put everything together in one place. So I have my drills for my next kit, which is a little witchy. And I did the unboxing of this not that long ago. And it is going to be my painting for Drills and Chills and Festival of Witches. I'm so excited. So drills, obviously. Then I use this case for my current work in progress, all right? What you may notice, or I can show you, is I still have my drills from my last square painting that I just completed in here. And I will explain why in a minute. Then I have extra empty tubes. These tubes did not come with this case. I found another company that has little tubes. They are not exactly the same, but very, very, very similar. This one did come with the case. This one did not. These have no problem fitting in here at all. They're a little bit fatter, so it's just slightly more snug in here, but no problems. The bigger problem actually comes in with these cases. This is what I found, and that's where these other tubes came from, is out of a package like this. Most of the tubes that are in here are actually originally from this work in progress case that I use. And as you can see, it's not horrible, but because they are a little bit taller, there's a little bit of a lift to the top of this, but I can still get the case sealed. It's not a problem for me. In case you are wondering what this is all Diamond Art Club round drills. So these are all the leftovers from my round kit so far in numerical order because I am obsessive like that. But this is where these cases come from. All right, I also need an ink pen. I actually prefer using a fine liner marker because I write the color number on the sticker to put on top here. Some people like to use these are all individual stickers. Some people like to pull these off and put them on top of their cases, or whatever method they are using to store. Like if you use the little baggies that come with the kit, you could just rip this sticker off and just stick it right on that baggie and then you would know. But I don't like doing that because I just really, really hate the idea of labeling all of these, only having to then go through and peel the sticker off or put another sticker over top of a sticker. I just don't like that. It just does not sit well with my need for continuity, and I just don't like it. So that's not what I do, but certainly that is what you can do. It's a wonderful way to do it. I'm just neurotic. So the other thing that goes for me anyway, and how I do it, is in addition to a large sticker with all the individual drill numbers here, I need my notebook, which I have brought this up many times before. I can actually put in my end date for this. I haven't done it yet, but this is where I put my big sticker and my tiny little stickers that have the symbol and the color number. So this is part of that for me. Now, why? Actually, no, we're not going to do that next. So the very first thing I do, and the very first part of this video that will be on fast motion, I go through, I cut all of these up, and I lay them out in numerical order. So that is the very first thing that I do. And I'm just going to speed this up for you because you don't need to see all of this. Okay, so I have these pretty well sorted, at least for what I need. The next thing that I do is I open up my case over here, the one that has my last paintings that I did. I have such a tiny workspace. Oh. And I'm going to take this list, and I'm going to start by just going through and seeing if I have any same numbers in here. I could have done this before I cut all my packages, but I didn't. I just didn't. And because I have everything in numerical order, I can move pretty fast for what I actually have already used and what I don't. So, for example, the first number is 129. I don't have a 129. Second number is a 132. 133. Oh, I do have 133. But there's no 141. So I pull this one out and I set it aside. 310. Yes. 317. Yes, but no 312. Pull that one out. 350. No. And I can pull out 318, 321, 322, 334. 351, no. 355, no. 356, no. 400, no. 402, 433. Nope. And I can pull out 413, 414, 415, another 415, 498, another 498. That is empty. All right. We are at the 498, which, oops. I have to keep the 498 in because I do have that one for my last kit. 666. Don't get too superstitious about it. Although this is a witch Halloween painting. Yes, I did use that one in my last kit. I did not use 606. Pull that one out. Keep going. 740. Yes, 740 is there. 754, 758. And then they jump right up to 814. So I can pull out 762, 775, 803, 750. Nope, I was getting wrong row. 814, yes. And then they have an 817. I do not. So pull out the 823. 898, no. 938, 939 is still in here. However, I have one empty tube, so I'm going to pull that one out. Then they go from a 948 to 951, 3371. I do not have a 3371 for my last kit, so I pull that one out. 3776. No, I can pull out all of these. $37.78, $37.99, yes. 38, I'm just looking for a 38.41, which they don't have, so I pull that one out. All right, so now these are the colors that I have from my last kit that I also now have in this kit. What I do next, first I get my little collapsible syringe. This is really not amazing, and the drills do kind of stick to it, but it does help. So I pull this thing out, and then using this and using how I kind of have sorted out my drills over here, I start filling containers. For this one, I begin with a 129, which I don't currently have in here, so I will get a new fresh container. I will write down. And I actually like to kind of write ahead a little bit here, just to help the marker dry a little bit more. So we need a 129 and then a 132. All right, so I should hopefully have all the numbers that I don't have from my last kit written down here. Open this up. I take my little syringe thing. Oh no. I cut the corner like so. And I drop my drills in there. Now, you can maybe see I got some drills kind of stuck in there, which that's one small disadvantage, but it's not too bad. Put the cap on, find my sticker, put that on, put it in my whip case. All right. Pretty simple. We're going to do the next two together because I want to show you something else that I do. My trash. What do I do with my trash? I actually use the original bag that this all came in, and I stick all my trash right in there. That's what I do with all my trash because there is a lot of it. Again, 132 is for sure a brand new color. I open a new container, cut the edge, if you have like super bad static with any of these, a very helpful tip is just to cut up some dryer sheets into really small sections, and you can actually stick that in with the drills. Give it a couple of shakes and the static will be gone. Right now it is more humid than anything outside, so I don't have a huge static problem at present. During the winter, however, whew, static central. The joys of Midwest living. And again, I keep kind of moving everything up. I stick my 132 in there. Now, this is when things change a little bit and I have to pay attention. This is a 133 from the last kit that I did. This is a 133 from this kit. What I need to do is double check. Are these 133s the same or not? To do that, I grab a piece of white paper and I dump out a couple here that are new, and I dump out a couple here that are old. And I tend to take a pair of tweezers and I put 2 right up next to each other. Oh, interesting. These are old drills. And I know because the faceting is different. This is only 9 faceted versus this is 13, I believe. So interesting. I'm actually using old drills with this kit. And I can actually blow you up here. Of course, my lighting is not the greatest on the video. But comparing these two, and because it's a different facet, I'm going to actually find one that has the same faceting from the old kit and lay that down next to my new one. And they are the same. Die-lot appears to be matching. So because my die-lot matches, I will actually then combine my old with my new. Take my paper. Slide those in there. Back you guys back out again. Empty the rest of the package in there. All right. And then again, I take my trash, put it in my original large bag. Nothing stuck inside of my syringe. Put it up here in my whip case. All right, once again, I will just have you sit back and watch as I fill this in fast speed. So enjoy.
If you take my hand, bite you real hard. Feel like I'm about to burst, howling inside. Staring at the ceiling, picture never captured. Kisses melting like ice cream.
All right, we're pausing a second because a couple of things that I want to show you with this. 310 is black. The die-lots really should be pretty much the same because it's black. But still, I'm going to check. There's so much, all these blacks, these bags feel like little hacky sacks. There's so many drills in here. Like I feel like I should be playing cornhole, which maybe you don't know what that is. Look it up. Definitely, I think, a Midwest yard game that we play all the time around here. All right, so anyway, I have my blacks. Oop, this is my old. Pull that one up. This is my new. Yeah, they are really the same. I figured that they would be. Black is a pretty easy die-lot to get relatively consistent, and it's very noticeable if it is not consistent, and typically that becomes a bad batch and it needs to be redone. At least that's how it works in the yarn world. So again, I'm going to combine them. I had one little guy in there that just did not want to give up the ghost. He just didn't want to join his friends. Now, the reason why I also paused here is because I have a lot of 310 for this kit. When that happens, I fill one container. Go ahead and I put that in my whip case. I'm going to actually write out for another container. Now, it's personal preference what you want to do. I had 3 full bags of 310 that came with this kit. I will go up to 3 canisters of the same number. Some people will just start out with the one and go from there. But because there is so much black in here, I will go up to 3 canisters and then I will store the rest of my 3 10s. So go ahead and empty this one out. The rest of these will fit in here. Once you get to know like your kits and stuff and the supplies that you're using, you start to know pretty quickly. One very full bag typically takes 2 canisters to use. Which means I have a decision to make, because actually I don't want to open a bag and then have it opened, but I only use half of it in a container. So knowing how much black and how much color blocking there is in this painting, I'm going to go ahead and break my normal 3 canister rule and go ahead and use 4 and leave 1 bag completely intact. I'm not too terribly concerned. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and fill up 2 more canisters with 310, label these, and then I will keep going. I will do this same process again with a couple of other numbers that I have several bags for. But now you've seen my process and what I do, so we can just fly right through that. So get ready to fast forward again. All right, so I've paused us again because I have run into an issue that I've had before. Die lots are slightly different with 666. Let's see if I can bring you in close enough. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. You must now have like motion sickness after that. Sorry about that. It is a very minor difference in color, and I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to get like the best possible lighting, and I really just can't do it. I just don't have high-tech enough equipment. But it is just barely different. I wonder if I can pick them both up. Maybe I can't pick them both up with the tweezers. Ugh, I can't do it. Oh, that's bugging me. Okay. It is just slightly different. The one that was from my last kit that is actually probably a newer drill is slightly more pinky than from the new kit, which is a little bit more of a red. I'd say maybe a hint more orange versus a hint more blue. Okay, so I have a choice to make. They are so close in dye lot. I mean, so close. However, I'm neurotic and I can't mix these two. So this is what I do then. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the ones that I had before. These are my old ones, if you will. I'm going to put these puppies back into their container. Screw this on. I'm going to take my marker, and now because this had like slight more bluish in it, however, I think I'm going to remember it better if I say that this is 666, but I'm going to put a P, which I will be able to remember that P stands for pink. It's a very sloppy P. I'm sorry. But I will remember. And then what I do is I remove this one entirely. I set it to the side and it's going to be put away with my other drills. So I now need to create a brand new 666 sticker. Now, what I could have done alternatively, and what I really considered doing, which is why I actually held, I don't know if you caught it in fast motion, but I actually held up these like this, because I could kind of see that they were slightly different. What I considered doing was just keeping this package sealed and then just using my old 666s in the kit that I will be doing. However, for the purposes of this video and training, I thought, no, we're going to pause it and I'm going to show you what I do when I do run into this situation. All right, sit back and relax. We're going to get fast going again. Okay, so let's see where we're at. I have now sorted all of my colors. There were 2 colors where the dye lots were just too different that I could not combine them. The first one you did see me do, which... Oh, I never labeled the 666 differently, did I? I didn't. See? Good thing I... So 666, we're going to say this is more red with an R. So it was the 666, which I did with you. And that's probably why I forgot to label the one. I have the other one over here labeled. And then also my 754. I did a dark D for dark because it's a little bit different than the 754 I had before. So I have 754L for light. But all my colors are in here. What I am left with are quite a few extra bags right now. I have a 951, a 3856, 3854, another 3856. Because I have so much room left in my case, I'm half tempted to just fill up 2 more containers of 3856 because this is used so much in painting, but we'll see. Plus another 310 and a 402. So this is now, the drills are done, kitted up. I may come back later and put in more 356. I don't know. Otherwise, I will just wait till I empty a couple of containers and then I'll empty those bags. We'll see. What am I going to do with these extra bags? I think we're just going to put them into another bag, and I will label that bag a little witchy, because this bag, to try and take out all of this trash, yeah, not gonna happen. And it's been opened and reopened many times now, so the seal is not amazing. So what happens next? Well, I will show you. This is where I get my notebook. I'm going to open it up and I'm going to put in my stickers. So once again, you can just sit back and relax. I'm going to fly through this on super fast speed. Okay, we're done. The only thing that I think I will do, because I know the exact start date for this particular painting, it will be the 1st of September, 2022. All right, that is how I kit up. If you have any questions or comments about anything that I did, please share. Of course, keep your comments kind. If some of what I did seemed absolutely batty to you, please don't tell me that. I don't need to know. I'm probably already aware. I'm a little neurotic, and I know that. But this is the system that works for me. Hopefully some of it was helpful and gave you some ideas. Next up, I've had requests for actually doing a washi tape video, so I will demonstrate how I use washi tape to section off my paintings. Until then, take care, be kind, and have a great day. I lied. I'm back real briefly just to show you what I meant by putting those extra bags into another Ziploc. And I labeled this a little witchy. So this is what I meant by it. This is what I've done. And I will put this away somewhere. And then when I need more drills, I'll pull this out. Now, I truly am done. Again, be kind. Hope you have a wonderful day.